Hello everyone, my name is Hyper1, and welcome back to another video where I cast your StarCraft 2 replays. This replay was sent to me by a user on my Discord server. It is a Platinum level game on Berlingrad Ladder Edition. If you want to cast your replay, please read the video description. Without further ado, let's introduce our players today. In the bottom right hand corner representing the best clan in the game, it is TylerJohnson. GM me if you want to find out more. Just kidding. Totally not a shameless plug for my own clan. And in the top left hand corner we have the blue Zerg player Tem. So today it is a ZVZ. Of course, I haven't cast a ZVZ in a while. I think I can't remember, but I mean I feel like I've cast one ZVZ on this channel. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Anyway, yeah, I seem to mostly get Terran and Zerg replays, or I mean Terran and Protoss replays, so not a whole lot of Zerg going on. Especially not in Platinum League. Or especially not in Platinum and Diamond League. When Zerg is kind of hard to play, relatively speaking. Anyway, both sides, there's their pool. So it looks like both sides have a... Like, the supply counts are a little bit different. But both sides have a roughly sort of like same idea for how they want to open up. I'm no Zerg expert, so I can't tell you what the exact implications of every different number or every different supply building combination of hatch gas pool does. But neither side looks like they're actually both sides look like they're about to get their link speed or metabolic boost on the way as soon as the pool is done. So both sides looking to get link speed as fast as possible suggests to me that both sides want to be pretty aggressive with their links. So we should see link speed shortly from both sides. Tem doesn't have the money for it. Tyler absolutely does. I don't know where Tyler got the money. Oh right, because he didn't make his queens yet, and he didn't. Okay, it'll be Tem who makes the first 4 links, and looks like Tyler. Both of them are getting link speed, but Tyler's not getting any links yet. So Tyler doesn't want to be that aggressive. And this is when you're supposed to pull off gas. Tem has pulled off gas, but like if you're gonna pull off gas, you gotta put them on minerals down here, dude. Because they're not really getting a whole lot extra done by being up here. You're getting a little bit extra done, but not a whole lot. Because every mineral patch, the maximum mining for every mineral patch is 3 workers. But the optimal mining is done with 2. The 3rd worker on each patch just gives a little bit of extra mineral income, but not very much at all. You'd be much better off moving it to a set down here. Okay. I'm gonna take the forward natural instead of the linear. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I had some technical difficulties. Whoops. Okay, anyway, Roach Warren Elo Chamber. Okay, so walling in ZVZ is interesting. So, like, usually when you wall in ZVZ, it's because you don't want to die to Zerglings. And sometimes Roaches. It's not as common against Roaches because usually that implies that it's a bit later in the game. And you should definitely have your own defensive units up by then. Okay, that queen's very possibly gonna die. Okay, these Zerglings are gonna come in here instead and see what they get done up here. Okay, good micro from TylerJohnson, surrounding the queen with the drones. And so long as the drones aren't attacking anything, they won't draw aggro from the Zerglings, which means that the Zerglings will sort of derp around while the queen gets attacked for free. And the Zerglings won't attack anything. Eventually they will give up and start attacking the drones too, but it takes a very long time. And time is not something that Zerglings have, but there's only so many of them, and there's one queen like slowly shooting them to death. Okay, Tyler, get out of there. So both sides gonna get their first creep tumors up. As Zerg in ZVZ, it's pretty damn important that your queens are a big part of your early defense. Like, they're the only early ranged unit that you have before roaches. So it's sort of important to connect your bases with creep. Speaking of bases, Tyler doesn't have a third up. I don't know what having overlords on top of his own bases does exactly. So Tyler is about to show up with a bunch of like Zerglings to a baneling fight, which is like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Without, you don't have your own banelings to compensate. You gotta have a huge numerical advantage, and even that huge numerical advantage can easily be nullified if a couple banelings just hit. If they just hit. These Zerglings are gonna come around this way. They're gonna get. We're gonna see what they get done. Oh no! 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 Okay, half the Zerglings die. Not the best trade, but somehow Tyler is still ahead. I don't know why that is the case. By the way, you'll note that these do not add up to this much. That's because, I believe, a viewer of mine named I Do Declare helpfully pointed out the fact that banelings do not show up on the unit's lost tab, which is true. I found out. Tyler taking his turn now. Anyway, banelings do not show up on the unit's lost tab if they explode on something, like if they themselves explode on something and don't just die, like. Okay, I mean if they explode and then die, and not like die and then explode, then what happens is... Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the banelings, they don't necessarily show up on the unit's lost tab, but they will still show up in the resources lost amount. You can see here, 300, 300, and I believe this counts as a unit. Like they'll show up in the total like units lost counter, and they'll show up in the resources lost counter, but they will not show up as like a separate like unit entry here unless they exploded themselves on something and didn't just die doing so. Okay, anyway, that aside, I think this is not enough roaches to deal with this number of Zerglings. Oh wait, no, TylerJohnson has 1 armor on these. Okay, these roaches are still going to die pretty fast though. There should be there definitely should be enough to clean this up. Hold on, transfuse this queen or it's gonna die. Okay, there you go. Good job. It might still die. Oh god. That was too late. That was I'm just kidding. There are 3 freaking Karen and Brenda over here not healing Tiffany, even though she was dying. And they had the energy for it. They're too lazy for it. What does Tem see? Okay, you have 2 overlords over here. Meanwhile, TylerJohnson has 0 vision. So, okay, cool. He's gonna see a ton of banelings and a ton of Zerglings walking across the map. Gonna respond with more roaches, which is not a response that I dislike. Roaches are gonna be a bit better against Zergling. Okay, nope, that's not how you... Okay, these queens are dead. And somehow we have baneling speed already? Yo, we're on their tech, and... Okay, both sides are on their tech. God, I've not been paying attention to upgrades all game. Okay, but... Oh my god, Drone Massacre. And... Okay, Spore Crawler's gonna kill that. Wow. What's going on? We're just oh my god, that's a Muta switch. That's a Muta switch, and I wasn't looking at the production tab. So now the Mutas are here, and TylerJohnson, I don't know what he has to defend this. Hydra Den and an Infestation Pit, and what are your units like right now? You have 1 queen and a spore each base. Honestly, this looks like GG already. Like, I don't see, unless Tem throws super hard and just does not attack the right units, I don't see how they lose this game. Okay, actually there are Spore Crawlers now, so that might make it a bit tougher to actually get damaged. Yeah, nope, these mutas are all dead. Now we're single filing Zerglings into mass roach, which is never a good thing. You, as a Zerg player, single filing your Zerglings is never a good idea. You just will not get the surface area you need to kill anything if you single file them. We're still rallying. Okay, looks like we set our rally point to across the map. Yeah, look at these rally points. Okay, we fixed the rally points now. And now Tem is not rallying Mutalisks across the map to their death. Like that one with 11 HP. Anyway, we're now on base parity, technically, but Tem has more money by a long shot. Got a macro hatch going on here. I mean, I guess Tyler has also threw down a macro hatch, but the drone count is very different for both sides. And neither side is interested in droning up. And as far as I'm concerned, for Tem has total control of this game so far. So I would definitely not mind seeing them drone up a bit more. And as for TylerJohnson, I would hope that he realizes that he's behind in economy. So if he wants to do something, he needs to do it now. There's 19 mutas. It's hard to do. It's hard to move your army across the map when there's 19 mutas. But if you're not going to be able to fight them at home anyway, you may as well. These roaches are not going to help. They're not gonna. They are going to help against the Zerglings. They're not gonna help against the Mutalisks, so you may as well send them across the map and do something with them. And indeed, that is what TylerJohnson is gonna do. Double Spore Crawler in that mineral blind, and triple Spore Crawler here, double Spore Crawler here is gonna make it a lot harder for these Mutalisks to get anything done, especially with these transfusions going down. These roaches are gonna find a free base, which is good. But now you gotta go find. Okay, now that only puts you on even. Okay, no, I think no, this. You may as well just throw these units away because they're not gonna help you. You need to go. These mutas are not actually gonna stop you from actually killing all these hatcheries. Stop going home. Oh my god. And all of a sudden we've fallen back into the trap of help. The whole trap of help, I'm scared. The mutas are flying around me and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do, so just go kill the hatcheries. And also retake your base. Both sides floating a considerable number of Oh! We have Vipers! Wait, what? Wait, what? You're GGing out? Okay, at 12 minutes and 20 seconds, Tyler is the winner of this game. That was that was anticlimactic. What the hell? Okay, first of all, good job to Tyler. I wouldn't have waited until Hive Tech to try to kill these Mutalisks. But good job to Tyler for remembering that Vipers exist and just throwing down parasitic bombs. Tem was totally not dead. But, Tem, just because these mutas die does not mean you immediately lose the game. Actually. Yeah, no, it really doesn't mean that you just lose the game. You still have 11 Mutalisks somewhere. Oh, wait. Are these... No, these are 6 of them. And I don't think they're about to die yet. Okay, you're totally not dead, though. You totally still have army that you can use. These Vipers are not gonna help in their current state and their grand fight unless they get more energy. Okay, I'm actually just baffled by this. Yeah, okay. I guess I have to see if I'm just gonna end this episode here, or if there's gonna be another short game I can cast alongside this, because yikes. What the heck? Alright, well, Tem got completely screwed over by the parasitic bombs, I guess. And that's gonna be the end of that game. So Tyler, you totally could have just you could totally just go, if your opponent makes mass mutas against mass roaches, and you can totally just get burrow with those roaches. You even had burrow, and you could just totally just burrow go on a base sniping rampage, and suddenly it doesn't matter that you have you're down an army, but you have a massive economy lead, and your opponent is all mutaling, so it's hard for them to get into the mineral lines when there's Spore Queen everywhere. And the Zerglings can't get any surface area to do damage. So yeah, interesting game. You know what? I'm just gonna call it an episode here. My voice. I'm so tired. I mean, my neck is tired. I'm not tired, but my neck is. So, thank you for watching. If you want me to cast your episode, or if you want me to cast your replay, please read the video description. My name is Hyper1, and I'll see you in another 2 days with another replay. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.